About an 80 nautical mile, so it's not too long. All right, so let's just make sure we got everything. All right. So we're going to stay below the Bravo airspace because we're going to be, as always, through the Bravo airspace. So we need to stay 1,000. Then after takeoff, we'll contact Potomac Approach and ask them for clearance through the Bravo airspace. I'm actually going to change the time of day. There we go. My weather is actually clear today, just so you guys can enjoy it. I also want to check out the last fall foliage through the valley of Northern Virginia and Central Virginia as well. Let's get on ground. Good afternoon, ground. November Charlie Juliet 472 would like to taxi over to runway 35.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Leesburg ground, runway 35, taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha, Alpha 1.
Runway 35, we're going to taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha, Alpha 1, November Charlie Juliet 472.
Beechcraft 1 Lima Victor, runway 17 taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha, Alpha 1.
Runway 17 taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha, Alpha 1, Beechcraft 1 Lima Victor.
Helicopter 3 Alpha Zulu, go ahead.
Helicopter 3 Alpha Zulu, like to taxi to the access. Leesburg, ground, helicopter 553 Alpha Zulu, ready to taxi. Leesburg, clearance, helicopter 553 Alpha Zulu with information, Juliet.
Cessna 354 ready to taxi. Cessna 354, runway 17 taxi via Alpha 4, Alpha, Alpha 1. Runway 17 taxi via Alpha 4, Alpha, Alpha 1, Cessna 354. November Charlie Juliet 472, contact tower on 127.5. Have a good afternoon.
Contacting tower on 127.5, November Charlie Juliet 472. Oops. Contacting tower on 127.5, November Charlie Juliet 472. Hold on a second. Something's wrong. Whew. Hold on a second, guys. We need to remap this real fast. The park and brake on. And then we're going to go up here. We need to go to controls because my binding, something's wrong with one of my bindings. So let's see what this is set for. This is set for brakes. I don't know why. Let's see, something changed. My general, something defaulted me. So let's take that assignment out because every time I hit the ATC, I think that's good now. Let's pull up. Leesburg Tower, November Charlie, July 472, ready, holding short, runway 35, ready for departure.
November Charlie Juliet 472, contact tower for departure clearance.
Did I not? Oops.
Leesburg clearance, November 050 Sierra Bravo requesting IFR to Charleston Executive.
Leesburg Tower, November Charlie, July 472, holding short at runway 35, ready for departure. Flaps at stage 1, 10 degrees.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Leesburg Tower, runway 35, hold short, Sierra on the runway.
There's nothing out there. There's nothing on the runway. I don't know what that is.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Leesburg Tower, runway 35, winds 260 at 104. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 35, winds are 260 at 104. Clear for takeoff, November Charlie, July 472. Winds are 104 nautical. Woo. That's not right. 104. Tower, what were the winds?
November Charlie Juliet 472, winds 260 at 104.
Winds are at 104. That doesn't make sense. That's extremely...
November Charlie Juliet 472, winds 260 at 104.
Alright, there's something going on, but we're gonna go anyway.
Staying with you for departure, Skyventure 220.
Skyventure 220, roger. TBM 20 Tango, contact departure on 125.05.
125.05 TBM 20 Tango.
Potomac departure, November Charlie, Juliet 472, currently at 1100. Requesting a clearance to the Bravo airspace down to Shenandoah, KSHD.
November Charlie Juliet 472, negative radar contact. Please verify you're squawking 4616 and your transponder is set to mode C.
Potomac approach, November Charlie, Juliet 472, requesting checking in at 1200.
November Charlie Juliet 472, go ahead.
Yes, we would like a clearance to the Bravo airspace down to Shenandoah Valley Airport, KSHD.
November Charlie Juliet 472, radar contact. Over Leesburg at 1100 feet. Leesburg altimeter 2991. November Charlie Juliet 472, cleared into the Bravo airspace. Remain VFR at or below 3500. Shenandoah Valley Airport, that's Sierra Hotel Delta. Advise when ready for further instructions.
Say departure Delta 3856, please be passing through 3000.
Skyhawk 553 Alpha Zulu Potomac departure radar contact.
Potomac approach, VFR at or below 3500 over to Shenandoah Valley. Currently 1200. We will climb up to 3500. November Charlie, July 472.
Roger, 3 Alpha Zulu.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu climb and maintain flight level 170.
Charlie Juliet 472, remain clear of the Washington Tri-Area Class Bravo airspace. Remain this frequency.
Remain clear of the Washington Tri-Area Class Bravo airspace. Remain this frequency. November Charlie, Juliet 472, currently at 1500. We'll climb to 3500.
November Charlie Juliet 472, climb and maintain 3500. Remain on this frequency.
That's what happens when you don't push the throttle all the way.
Zero Bravo, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, 00 Bravo.
00 Bravo, contact Washington Center on 132.275.
Switching to 132.275, 00 Bravo.
Actually, I need to put this more. Actually, let me adjust this just a little bit. We'll go with that. Skyups, are you there?
Hey, Andrew, I'm here. Just reminiscing about our last mission transporting those classified documents. How's everything looking on your end?
Pretty good. You know our mission today?
Yes, Andrew. We're en route to deliver brand new computers urgently needed by students in Baltimore. It's crucial to replace outdated inventory and ensure they have the necessary tools for their education.
Correction, these students, we're actually flying down to Shenandoah Valley, so KSHD. It's not Baltimore.
Got it, Andrew. We're heading to Shenandoah Valley.
321 Alpha Charlie, contact Washington Center on 126.875.
126.875, 321 Alpha Charlie.
00 Bravo. Contact Washington Center on 133.975.
Switching to 133.975, 00 Bravo.
right, folks, we're about a little bit before the halfway mark. Check some conditions down at Shenandoah, make sure we're good to go there. Elevation is 1200. So we can either fly the final leg or we can even bring this down to 1200. Okay.
TLux 5538, Roger.
TLux 5538. Climb and maintain flight level 210.
Yep, so these poor kids need their new computers, school computers, so that's what we're taking. As you guys can see, we're set up for cargo. All the nice computers and the monitors that go with it. Potomac, November Charlie Juliet 472, currently at 3500, would like to climb to 4500.
November Charlie Juliet 472, you're leaving the Bravo airspace. Remain outside the Bravo. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved. Safe flight. November Charlie Juliet 472, climb and maintain 4500.
Squawk in VFR and climb into from 3500 up to 4500, November Charlie Juliet 472.
Delta 2983, radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000. November Charlie Juliet 472, climb and maintain 4500. Squawk VFR.
Departure Jetcell 4327, 2000 for 4000.
Jetcell 4327, radar contact. Climb and maintain 12-1-2000.
Climb 12-1-2000, Jetcell 4327.
Delta 2983, contact Washington Center on 126.875.
126.875 for Delta 2983.
Jetcell 4327, contact Washington Center on 126.875.
126.875 for Jetcell 4327.
We just wanted to climb up to 4500 so we can make sure we're over those mountains.
American 549, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Departure United 726, 2000 for 4000.
United 726, radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000.
Climb 10,000, United 726.
726, contact Washington Center on 126.875.
126.875 for United 726.
Southwest 2388, contact Washington Center on 126.875.
Over to Washington Center on 126.875. Southwest 2388.
So we don't have too much longer. Hopefully we clear these mountains and the kids get their new computers for their school. As you can see, we're in the cargo setup.
Airport, Delta 1958.
All kinds of packages back there.
Clearance to New York, LaGuardia.
And we're using the
Stand by.
Europe Express livery for the Cessna 172. This actually comes with the Echo 19 audio pack for the 172. Guys, check that audio pack. I believe it's on sale still for Black Friday. So if you're interested, make sure you check it out. I think they discount it $4 or $5, something like that. Also trying to work with a Stream Deck Plus now. Programming that was a fun experience, and I'm still learning, so I'm still trying to tweak it.
November 34, Quebec, radar contact.
So I'm kind of using
canceled,
the buttons in the sim plus my Stream Deck
Climb 4000, November 34,
until I
Quebec.
learn everything. But it does save a lot of time when I can just reach over and touch the Stream Deck. And having the dials emulates all these dials on the G1000, so that's pretty cool. If you're looking to pick up one of those, they're also on sale, I believe, Black Friday through Cyber Monday.
Manassas Regional, 553 Alpha Zulu. Alright, expect runway 16 right, and we'll contact tower 1331. Thank you very much. 3 Alpha Zulu.
Helicopter 3 Alpha Zulu, contact Manassas Tower on 133.1.
Going to 133.1, 3 Alpha Zulu. Thank you so much.
We're a little bit off, but that's okay. We're not terribly off. My feet are off the rudder right now. They've had enough exercise for the week. So let's see here. Top of descent's in about 18 minutes. We'll drop from 4,500 down to, we're going to drop down to 1,500. Watching the synthetic vision, it looks like we're going to clear these mountains. We hope. Yeah. So since we're out of the Bravo, Washington, try, what do they call it? In Washington, D.C. area. Let's see. It's called the Washington, the official name is called Washington Tri-Area Class Bravo Airspace. You can fly through that. You're going to be, that's one of the most challenging restricted airspaces in the U.S. And because I fly out of Leesburg, and Say Intentions actually uses live data, so when Trump is actually going to play golf, a lot of times he's flying into Leesburg so that he can be transported down via Secret Service. And they're always closing this airport. You always get these taps. So again, we're transporting some new school computers for the school system down in Shenandoah Valley. So we're flying down from Leesburg down to KSHD.
Over to Potomac Approach on 1985 for 33. Good day. Potomac Approach, good afternoon. Citation 033 is with you, 9,800 for flight level 400.
333, climb and maintain flight level 400.
350 for 333.
Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving and getting ready for the next holiday. See, my Stream Deck is telling me temperature outside right now is, let's see, let me calculate this before I say something. That is right. My Stream Deck Plus is telling me the outside temperature in this sim is 7.8 Celsius, and I just did a conversion. Okay, it's doing it in Celsius, so I convert it to Fahrenheit. I bet you there's some way I can, on the Stream Deck, if I tap once, it changes it. Tap again, changes it. Let's see. It also tells me my cabin pressure, which is cool. All kinds of good stuff. I've also got my switches on the Stream Deck button configured, so if you turn them off, the toggle, it shows you the different states. So right now my pedo, strobe, taxi, nav, and beacon lights are on. I can also look at one button and it will tell me the state of my flaps, which is really cool. Now granted, I can look down here, but because I stream, I just kind of needed a little bit assistance. That way I don't really break the immersion. Try and look down and stream and all that fun stuff.
Theory 3-3, contact Washington Center on 133.55.
Attention viewers, this is your captain speaking.
Over to Washington Center.
If you're
on
enjoying the
33.5.
flight, go ahead and hit that
55
subscribe
for
button.
Theory 3-3. Good day.
Thanks for flying with us today.
As always, thank you for those likes and subs. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I think if we would have stayed at 3,500, we would have probably crashed into those mountains. And those poor kids would not have been happy because they don't get their new school computers. Got somebody in front. So let's make sure we got everything. So 1500 and VNAV is set. So when we get to the TOD, we will start to descend. Make sure it's on the map. Yep, right here, TOD. I remember when the sim first came out, that thing was broken, or Maybe after the first update, I think they broke it. It was one or the other, but we had to do some work around, and I'm glad that now that's working correctly. Give you guys an outside view. You guys can really hear the sound effects given off by Echo 19, which I believe is still on sale. So if you're into Cessna 172 for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, you can get that Echo pack. Let's see if it's still on sale. Yep, right now you can get it for $6.99. And this is actually on Shop Echo 19's website. Guys, if you're interested, I'm going to copy and paste that, and I'll put that in chat for you guys. Let's see. Let's see here.
Attention viewers, this is your captain speaking. If you're enjoying the flight, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for flying with us today.
Is that right? 240? Are we at 240? Yep, we're at 240. Actually, we're not. That Say Intentions banner is not correct. It's off by 1 degree. We'll have to investigate that. SkyOps, how are we doing on the mission? SkyOps, are you there?
Got it, Andrew. We're on track to Shenandoah Valley, KSHD, with the computers for the students. Everything is looking good for a timely delivery.
Copy that, November Charlie, Julia 472.
Copy that, November Charlie, the 2nd of April. You're doing great up there, Andrew. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
When we land, is there a particular spot that we need to park at to have these to meet with the delivery truck?
Hey, Andrew, when you land at KSHD, you'll need to park at the designated cargo unloading area where the delivery truck will be waiting. They'll handle the transfer from there.
Sounds good.
Roger that, Andrew.
Beechcraft 257, contact Washington Center on 126.875.
Switching to Washington Center on 126.875, use Beechcraft 257.
Sorry guys, I was being called. Okay. So, looks like we're gonna get there. So far, everything looks good with this cargo mission of carrying needed school computers down to Shenandoah Valley, KSHD, and we loaded up at and took off from home airport, Leesburg, Virginia, which is KJYO. If you guys are enjoying this flight, again, thank you for the likes and the subs today. Greatly appreciated.
Switching to Washington Center on 133.55 days, JetBlue 23.
So we're in this little valley here because you can see the mountains over here and over here. So it's quite obvious that everything is kind of flat right now, which is nice. Alright guys, we're getting ready to hit the TOD. And looks like we are descending, so we want to pull back on the throttle a little bit so we can start to slow down. Because we do not want to come down real hard, especially with all these new computers. I would hate to activate my insurance because I damaged these computers because of my incompetence to land this aircraft safely. Coming down from 4,500, we're going to come down to 1,500. And we can hit the first stage of flaps. Pull the throttle up a little bit. Okay, so right now Shenandoah is unmanned, so we'll just VFR. Let's go out to CTAF. This is 122.9. Let's see if I can change that. 122.9. CTAF, November Charlie Juliet 472 VFR, currently at 2800 on approach to Shenandoah, runway 23. Here we go. Two whites, two reds. That's what we want to see on the PAPI lights to our left. We're using the glide slope today. So far, everything's looking good. Autopilot's off. Woo! Woo. That was a little bit of an angle, but that's okay. We're here. Good evening, Ram. November Charlie Juliet 472. Just landed runway 23. Would like taxi to parking.
Copy. Great landing. Mission complete. Let me know when parked.
Is there a particular place to park so we can meet the delivery truck?
Park near the main terminal building. Delivery truck will meet you there.
Roger that. Can you turn on the pathway lights for me?
Pathway lights on for you.
Whoops. Wait, we gotta turn around. Ramp where you need to turn around where we took the wrong turn. We're gonna head back to the main terminal. November Charlie Juliet 472.
Copy. Turnaround is needed. Main terminal is ready for you.
Turn has been completed. We're heading now to the main terminal. I assume that white van is our delivery.
Copy. Main terminal is ready for you. Affirmative. That's your delivery.
That's not the delivery van. We'll park right here. There we go. All right, folks. We completed the mission. We had confirmation that the mission was completed. Let's go down and talk to him real quick. SkyOps, we've landed at Shenandoah. Do you see the mission being completed?
Mission complete. Great landing. The school will get their computers thanks to you. Nice work.
Copy that. We enjoyed the flight. Looking forward to the next mission, and that's going to be a wrap. November Charlie Juliet 472. All right, folks, thank you so much today for the likes and the subscriptions, and I will catch you guys on the next stream.
Glad you enjoyed it. School will be grateful. Ready for your next mission anytime.
All right, let's shut this bad boy down. Pull out the mixture, the pitot heat, or the magneto, store the fuel to the left. And we are going to go over to the Stream Deck Plus. We're going to hit the pitot seat. And as you can see, I'm not going to use the mouse, just as an example. I've been loving this thing. It took me a while to get it programmed, but I'm starting to make sense of it now. So we're going to turn off the pitot heat. You can see it go down. Strobe lights, beacon lights, taxi lights, nav. All that done by the Stream Deck Plus. If you're going to use Stream Deck, you can use the 15 and the XL. What's nice about, personally, I bought the Stream Deck Plus because it was on sale, but my goal was, before it went on sale, was to actually use the Plus because it has those 4 dials, and it lines up perfectly with the G100, or the G1000, I should say, in the Stream Deck. All right, folks, I'm going to hit the master switch. Everything will go silence. And that's it. I'm out of here. Get you on the next